Today I wanted to talk about my visit to McDonald's. Now, this wasn't no ordinary visit to McDonald's. No sirree, it was not. Me and my grandson, we just got off of the lake in Gautier, Mississippi, and we was mighty hungry. So we decided, we don't got much money, so we're gonna go get something cheap to eat. So we decided to go to the McDonald's in Gautier, Mississippi. So we walked up to that door, and then we was heading in, and then all of a sudden, this bitch came out, and she said, "You cannot enter this establishment without wearing masks." So we was going back and forth arguing for a little bit, and then I just said, "To hell with this, I'm mighty hungry, I want my food." So we went outside to the F-150, and then we whipped around to the drive-thru. So here we are at the drive-thru, and then the lady on the other side of the drive-thru, she said in the most hateful tone of voice I've ever heard, she said, "What do you want?" And that's when I realized it was the same bitch who had kicked us out of the store just a few moments ago. So here's what I said in return. I said, "Hello, bitch. I would like 2 Big McShits with sweet teas." And of course she wasn't too happy about this, but she just decided to let it go. So anyways, we got our food, and then we headed over to the parking lot to chow down. And as we were chowing down, this big old group, there was about 10 or 20 of these Mohicans, they came walking up to the back of the McDonald's. Now I knew something was up because they was looking mighty suspicious. So I hopped out of the F-150 and I went to go approach this group of Mohicans. Now they was approaching this garbage can out in the back of the McDonald's. So by the time I caught up to this group of Mohicans, these was already headfirst in the garbage can. So then I yelled, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And that's when they shot up to look at me, and what I saw was every single one of the Mohicans with half-eaten Big McShits in their mouths. And normally I'd say something, but as the manager was being a bitch to me, I just decided to not say nothing and let it happen. And that really shows you what kind of place this McDonald's is. So I went back to my F-150 to chow down on my food. So here I am about to take my first bite of this Big McShit. And as my teeth sink into this Big Mac, guess what? My face instantly repulses. This Big Mac tastes like piss. That's how it got the nickname Big McShit changed to Big McPiss. So I stomped over to that McDonald's, Big McPiss in hand. They tried to stop me, but I forced my way through the door. So what I did was I found that bitch, and I took the Big McPiss and threw it right in that dumb bitch's face. So that's when I tried to leave, but all the employees were surrounding my car because the cops were coming, and that's when something incredible happened. The Mohicans pulled up next to me and said, "The cops are coming, hombre, get in." So I did what they said and we sped off. Now as we were speeding off, all the employees tried to chase the car, and that's when my grandson took the wheel of the F-150 and sped out of there too. So anyways guys, that is why McDonald's will never get my business again. And also, shout out to the Mohicans who saved me that day. If they didn't save me, I'd be in a jail cell right now. So thanks a lot, brothers.